Hey guys, welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 Let's Play. This episode, we're going to be taking on a good chunk of the Iron Keep, which we just got here last time, right at the bonfire. You'll notice at this area, there's a lot of items that you can pick up if you have a death wish. Obviously, this is going to hurt if I step on it because it is fire. So, I might come back and get some of these items later. I'm just not ready to get them right now. You can cross a lot of these rocks to get to one over there, but nah. I like keeping my life, and I like not, making a fool of myself as much as I, already do. So what we're going to be doing is pressing through Iron Keep, possibly taking on a boss or two. We'll see how that goes. At the start, you're introduced to these alone knights. They are very fast, very, very fast. They can attack quickly, so you want to just make sure that you're taking one on at a time, and you can just take one on at a time this whole entire area. That sound familiar? That groan sound kind of familiar? Anybody who plays Dark Souls 1 probably would recognize that. But these guys aren't too bad to get a backstab on either. It's just they attack really quickly, and it's hard to kind of figure out how to parry them, because they have like 3 different attacks. They pretty much all look the same in those attacks, so you don't know if you're going to be able to get a properly timed parry with them. I think it's mainly just up to chance. So you can tell that the theme for this place is fucking fire. Yeah, fire's bad, at least for us right now, so I'm going to ignore a lot of these soul consumable items and pickups that are in front of flames. Just why even try it, These guys as well drop some pretty good armor. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I've never done this before, but rusted coin. Where are the rusted coins? Dragon charms. Rusted coins increase item discovery for a little bit of time, so I wouldn't mind using one. Yeah, temporarily boosts my luck. If we pick up armor from these guys, awesome, that's great. The coin and my merchant hat can help us in that respect. And if we pick up armor from them, that's cool. It has a good amount of fire defense. But if we don't, I'll just kind of tough through it. It's not that big of a deal. It's not required. What I do want is some large Titanite shards so I can go ahead and upgrade my claymore, because I'm still working with the bastard sword. You can go in here, but why do that? Let's go over here, and before we head over to this section, just go up and eliminate this guy. Get that. Oh, 2 hits on these guys with strong attacks. That's nice. You saw this great big flame out here? Now, in theory, there's these pots that if you smash them, they're going to cover you in water, and it's going to raise your fire resistance for a little bit. I don't think that shows in the actual... I don't think that shows in your stat screen, but that's what these are here for. You can go over and hopefully survive that fire by grabbing that item. F that. We can turn off the fire later on. Right now, we're going to meet up with a new merchant.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarold. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares.
So, Magarold, another merchant, sporting the same hat. Yeah, dude. We're like brothers over here. Now, Magarold, you can select the incense option, and I believe all of these spices that we've picked up, you can use them to kind of boost up how many, I believe, you can boost down the requirements of certain magics that you have. So I have all these magics, but of course this stuff doesn't really, concern me because I'm not really casting any magic. Buy items from him. I'm going to buy a couple things since I have a good chunk of souls. We're going to get the Jester hat. Jester hat is just like the merchant hat. It's going to increase our item discovery. The gloves will increase how many souls we obtain. What do the tights do? Reduces falling damage, nullifies foes' critical attacks. Nah. You got the bandit set. So if you didn't start as a bandit, you can get the set here. Sells a curse bite ring, which I will pick up. Let's read the description. One of the several bite rings, known for their peculiar design, increases curse resistance. The similar, oddly disturbing design of these rings suggests a common source. Whoever the master craftsman was, he clearly knew his trade, so same description as the poison bite ring. Other things to note that he sells, which I'm going to buy some things. If you played Dark Souls 1, the DLC, you got the carvings that Hawkeye Go was crafting, just to kind of add a little bit of flavor to your PvP. I'm getting them just in case. I have the souls right now. I'm not going to use them per se at this moment or in the next couple episodes, but if I PvP off this character, I'll have that. Fragrant Branch of Yore, always good to have some of those. Since I've already used 2, I'm going to pick up another one. Also sells a couple spells and hexes. Not bad. Actually, you know what? I'll get a repair powder too while I'm at it. Now, let's talk to him just a bit more.
I think we have similar taste. Really? I do.
We're wearing the same hat, bro.
Here, you should like these.
Now, I purchased a bunch of stuff from him, so I've already gained an item from him, the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. Let's actually... well, we'll talk a bit more.
I'm mainly a treasure hunter, you see. I'm only a merchant on the side. A room about, looking for a find, following me instincts. I don't care what a thing's worth. What matters is whether it grabs me. Do I enjoy what I do? Oh, that's a good question. I suppose I must. I've been doing it for ages. There's good iron in these parts. An old king even used it to build a castle. But the thing was too heavy. It slowly sank into the ground. Fire spouted from the earth, and the place turned into this. At least, that's what I've been told. Not a bad story, eh? So, what'll it be? Anything for you today?
Again, some pretty interesting lore. An old king used a bunch of iron to build a castle here, and then it sank into the earth.
Hey, you know that old fella with the hulking blue sword?
Yeah, it's Benhart.
He talks really highly of it. I got a feeling it's a fake. I didn't want to disappoint him, so I just sort of talked around it. Let me just say, there are lots of legendary swords out there.
Okay, so maybe Benhart's sword isn't as legendary as he thinks.
Have you heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drang Lake? Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd comb it for goodies. I'm mainly a treasurer.
Okay.
I think I suppose. Very well. No pressure.
Okay, so... Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +1, the better version of the ring. Fallen foes are more likely to drop items. A gold ring depicting the snake, both the servant and manifestation of the god of desire Zinder. Greed is traditionally viewed as a vice, but only a coward sees every chance as something to fear. I'm going to go ahead and equip this, as much as I would love to have the Chloranthy ring on, but the Chloranthy ring, regular, not the +1, doesn't help us as much as I would like to think. I tend to try to make myself believe that it's helping, but it really doesn't. So, Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, I'm going to hold this too. So, we've got the ring. If I have... Yep, the Jester. I need 14 decks for the Jester hat. We could put on the... Where is the Jester gloves? Yep. Oh, I need decks for that too. I need 14 decks for this stuff. I think I'm at 13 decks. So, we could take a trip back to Majula and level up once. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But for now, let's just go through this area. We'll finish going through this area. Hopefully the ring and the hat will help enough. But we're going back up the staircase. There is a hidden wall right here. Or hidden door. Heading to here, and doesn't look like there's much. A ballista and fire arrows. Well, you've got another wall. With a knight waiting right there. And another one at the opposite wall who's already seen us, and he's going a weird way. I never see him go this way. Hey, where are you? Why are you going this way? Did you go back up the stairs? What a jerk. What a jerk. Let's go ahead and get him to come over here. Hey, how's it going? There we go. Oh, I was going to say, I might not have enough stamina to follow up with a third strike. Street Fighter Alpha Third Strike. Okay. So we got this guy. We could just backstab him, or we could just have a little bit of fun with him first. Knock, knock. I love how he just flies off. And it only does a little bit of damage, but... You guys gonna drop some stuff for me? Nope, nothing? Yeah, their armor set's pretty good. There's also a captain set, so there's two different types of the set. Captain armor looks pretty bitchin' as well. I'm gonna get my crossbow right here and just shoot this guy in his head. He's on that raised platform and he's gonna jump off. Alright. Sometimes he'll run over to you, other times he doesn't want to, so I'll just mix it up a bit, catch his attention. Running low on heavy bolts though. Oh shit. I almost missed that. Now, as soon as you step out into this light, there is going to be an archer right here. I used to sit here and just snipe him, but honestly, it's much easier just dodging his great arrows. Just run over here. Get this guy to come after you. Start running back. And most of the time that arrow will miss you. And just, you know, sucker this guy over to you, take him out, and then ignore this guy again. We'll go get him in just a second. But for now, continue over to, on the left side. You've got another archer that obviously doesn't even know where the fuck you are because he's shooting nowhere near us. And we're going to drop down here. Don't forget the soul item. Okay. Soul of a Proud Knight and more repair powder. That's good. And we'll hop up here. These are the captains. The ones that are over on this side. At least you can tell by their big bulky armor. These like shoulder plates. Now I don't want to knock that dude off, but it's hard for me not to most of the time, so I'm not going to get a chance to pick up an item if you dropped it. We are going to open this chest though, and we will receive Life Ring +1 and Twinkling Titanite. Now, Life Ring +1. Where is that thing? I don't even think I have the regular Life Ring. Oh, I do. So, just raises your maximum HP a bit more. Weighs a bit more, but raises it a bit more too. Now we're going to hop over here. And there is another knight down here. Just be ready for that. Okay. Now this archer can still hit you. So let's sit right here. Okay. You want to pull this switch, and it's going to lower one end of the bridge. This door, don't go into it. You can tell that there's lots of fire in there, and you don't want to mess with that yet. So now that we have half of the bridge lowered, we are going to head on over. There is another archer to our left as well. And he's probably pissed that we dodged his shit. Hey! Oh, shit! I forgot. You take a little bit to, actually stagger. No item drops? Damn. Okay. Let's drink up on our Estus here. Fog Wall. That's a boss. Summon Sign. That's Lucatiel. There's a gap right here, so just jump across. Don't forget that this archer is still here. And this jump, do not underestimate it. You want to line it up correctly. Jump. Don't forget you're going to roll after. And one of the biggest items in the game for us, the Dull Ember. This is the ember we want to give to McDuff. Another reason why I knew that we were going to be heading back to Majula and other places just for a little bit of time. Oh god! I forgot. It only takes like usually one hit to kill that guy. Because he'll just fall off. You'll knock him off. But I made that mistake. There we go. And I missed out on the chest. I should have picked up the chest that was over in that area too. But we'll take the opportunity to go back to Majula. You know what? We probably don't even need to go to Majula. We could probably just skip over and go straight to McDuff's workshop. Let's do that. Oh, there was a reason to go back to Majula to level up with Emerald Herald. Just to get 14 dexterity. I think it only requires 1 level. But since we're here, let's go ahead and speak to this guy a little bit more.
Flynn, I smell flame upon you. I'm McDuff the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
Dude is obsessed.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
So now we have access to Steadyhand McDuff. Let's talk to him a little bit.
Flame, dear flame, I give you my all, and you waver and falter. From the start of time, flame allowed man to flourish, and even now he devises new fiery arts, but his reason makes him doubt flame, and so we waver and falter. The power of flame, power of the gods. In the end, it is all beyond our reach. And so, flame allures us, and we attempt to harness its power. Flame, dear flame. Flame, I give you...
Okay. Dude's got some issues, but he's helpful in many regards. 1, sells infinite large Titanite shards, which is good. He's got repair powder. Again, I'll just buy some now. I got 3 of them on me. Infinite heavy bolts. Man, it's gonna use a lot of our souls just to stock up a bunch. Let's buy 100 for now. We got, so it would be 89. So we'll have 100 of those. Also sells some iron great arrows. Bastard sword, Uchigatana, tons of pretty decent weaponry here. Along with the Royal Kite shield, I am going to purchase that. And hopefully I still have a bunch of souls on my person too, like consumable souls. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to repair our ring. We are going to upgrade our claymore, or yes, our claymore. How many shards do I need for that? I need, nope. Oh yeah, large Titanite shards. I need 2 more. I'm just gonna do it one at a time here, guys, because I don't remember exactly how much. I think I'm gonna need chunks next. We'll just get it to the next level, so we'll purchase 2 large shards. Upgrade this, 2 + 6. Oh, we have a Titanite chunk. Nice, I'll use it. So we have a claymore +7 now. Very good. Also, what I want to do is I just purchased the Royal Kite shield from this guy. It has 100 in regards to straight blocking damage. I'm going to upgrade it to +5, so we need 3 shards. Okay. Reinforce again. And for those of you who have watched the series all the way through so far, and I said, you know, we're going to purchase the Silver Eagle Kite shield and use that later on, I was confused. This is the one I like to use, the Royal Kite. You can see it's got 70.2 in fire resistance right now. That's kind of big. What else do I want to do? I don't think I have a Firestone. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to discuss. Infuse weapons. So McDuff can actually infuse your weapons with those stones that we've been picking up. So if I had a Firestone, I would select my Royal Kite shield, and I would, oh, it's a Fire Drake Stone. And it would raise my overall fire defense to 85.4 and only slightly reduce my whole damage from 100 to 97.9. For the next boss or two, I would love, absolutely love to be able to get a Fire Drake Stone for that. I don't know if I'll be able to pick one up. I think on my off character, I traded with the crows at the beginning of the game. And by chance, I got a Fire Drake Stone, so I was able to use that. We could look at that if we wanted to. Anything else I want to do right now? Right off the bat. I upgraded the Claymore. Oh, I want to level up. But what I'm going to do first is just get these out of the way now. We could purchase a bunch of these if we wanted to. Nah, we'll head back to Majula. I generally like to have two things maxed out in my inventory. One, regular life gems. Just the regular plain old life gems. You can get the radiant life gems. You can get old radiant life gems. They fill more health back, but honestly, just having 99 of these guys, and you can sell, they're sold at or they're sold infinitely from Malentia.
Bearer of the
What I want to do is speak to you real quick. I think I just need to boost up to one level, right? Yep, Dex at 14. We're at level 35. Probably should be adding like adaptability and stuff in a little while. But now we can wear the Jester's Cap. We can also wear the Jester Gloves. So we're getting item discovery and extra souls from wearing that stuff.
I knew you.
What do I want to buy from you? I want to fill up my gems, yo. Okay.
Thank you kindly.
Weird. I'm also getting close to not having many souls, so I think I'm just going to spend the rest of them just to hopefully show you guys something. If I do it right.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering.
So, I can buy more stuff from him. Actually start selling boss armor now, so we could get the penal mask, pretty much the Lost Sinner stuff. I don't have enough for everything, but let's go ahead and get the mask, and we'll get the penal handcuffs. And hopefully we've dumped enough money into this guy that this is going to work.
Oh, thanks for the purchase.
So from what I've learned, you go ahead, use your dark sign, lose souls and return the last bonfire used, and a cursed mark. The dark sign induces death, returning the player to the last bonfire rested at the cost of all souls held. Do what you must to gather the pieces, scraping them into some semblance of a whole before the will to do so fades. That's going to bring us down to 0 souls and just put us right back at Majula's bonfire. And I believe if I did this right, I might have to look it up and come back later. But if you have 0 souls and you've pumped enough money into Maulin, after he's at this, like, kind of part of the storyline where he's, you know, he's rich now, he should give us some armor for free.
You need armor? Go ahead. In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
Helm, armor, gauntlets, legging of Aurorus. Or Aurus.
Are you sure? Well,
This shit is cool, even though I can't properly wield it, I don't think. Helm of the Kings of the Desert Land of Jugo, or Yugo. First worn by Horus, the land's heroic founder. According to legend, the armor of Horus is composed of a mysterious substance that cannot be seen by cowards. What do your eyes tell you? Raises equipment load. Raises equipment load. I think all of them raise your equipment load. Yeah. It's just pretty much invisible armor. Cool effect if you want to do that. Also, again, raises the equipment load, so you can carry a bit more. But I'm naked. So that's the way you can get, if you're collecting all the armors, there you go. There's an armor set for you. Put the Jester back on, Falconer garb. Jester gloves, right? Yep. And then we had Falconer boots. There we go. All right. Okay, so we got 99 life gems. We got a decent amount of heavy-hitting bolts. How many? Yeah, we got some stuff we can give to the crows. Absolutely. Let's take our chances, right? Petrified something as well. we're going to go over to Things Betwixt real quick. There's a couple things that we could do at Things Betwixt. And then we'll make our way back to Iron Keep. So let's go ahead, and while I'm thinking about it... Hi, ladies. Bye, ladies. I have yet to do this. Another ring to pick up. It's the stone ring. Let's just make sure I haven't done it. Nope, don't have it on this character. Okay, so, first episode, when we came through here, these big footprints, and you saw the Cyclops troll kind of thing. We're gonna fight him. I could have fought him at the beginning if I really wanted to, but I didn't want any of the trouble. So let's not die already. Actually, do I have my claymore equipped? That might be something good to check. Nope, I have my bastard. Claymore. There we go. Best way to deal with this guy is if you can get behind him, get behind him. He's going to try to sit on you. Like that. Get in, couple hits, and, oh boy. Woo! If you can bait him to sit down, go in for a hit, and then just kind of keep baiting him to sit down, awesome. That's the best way to beat him. He's got a couple other nasty attacks. He's got an uppercut that tends to be a bit rare. You gonna sit? There we go. Sit again? No, you don't want to sit again. He also has this grab that's pretty much gonna one-shot you. He's gonna bite your fucking head off. So, be wary of that. That's it right there. No, I don't think that's it. Sit down. There. Stone ring. The beloved ring of the gallant, shieldless Lothian, formerly of Forosa, hits greatly reduce enemy poise. The effect may seem trivial, but for those who comprehend how critical it is to exploit a hole in enemy defenses, the significance of this ring will be clear. Additional reduction of enemy poise. That can help. Can definitely help with some enemies. Is there an item over here? Can't remember if there was or not. Oh, yep, there is. Gold pine resin. So if you want gold pine resin to start, you can do that as well. Now, we're going to visit the crows in just a moment, but did I remember to get this item too? It's right here. There's another hidden path. You can go down right here. Nope, I didn't get this. Small, smooth, and silky stone. I'm glad I grabbed that because it's something we can trade with the crows. And with like 8 things that we can trade with them, hopefully we'll be able to pick up a fire drake stone. Now, smooth and silky stones, small smooth and silky stones, petrified somethings, all can be traded with the crows. They're different tiers. The small ones are obviously the worst, and then smooth and silky is second. I believe after that it is going to be the petrified something. Everything's random that you can get from them. But like the first kind of small stones that we trade, I think we can get like some titanite and stuff like that.
You! Yes, you! Give us silky!
The second tier you can get some items and some other stones. Third, I can't remember exactly, but what you want to do is go into your inventory, select it, and just leave. If you discard it, you drop it on the ground, it's gone forever. But if you hit leave, it'll drop it there to trade with these guys or with other, players.
Yeah! Silky smooth!
So we're going to go through some of this. On the first try, we got Fire Drake Stone. That's what I wanted. Alright, so we'll continue to trade with these guys, and hopefully we'll pick up something cool like a Channeler's Trident. The Trident is, of course, a rare weapon, and a fun weapon to use for mocking people. If you guys, again, played Dark Souls 1. Oh, I used a small, smooth, and silky stone on accident. I didn't mean to do that. It just slightly restores my HP. It's not even that great. At least I got the Fire Drake Stone right off the bat. So, Divine Blessing. Now we're going to get into the bigger stones. Hopefully I don't accidentally use one of those. I would like to be able to drop... Oh, Titanite chunk. Good. I would like to be able to drop multiple stones at one time. but they're not going to let you do that, unfortunately. Small steps from Soft. Small steps. You want to give me another Titanite chunk? Yes! Alright, we could probably upgrade the Claymore to 8 now. And drop one more. And then we'll do the Petrified. Fire Drake Stone, so we got another one of those.
Give us smooth. Yes, you. Give us. Yeah.
Titanite Slab, alright. That's nice. Nice little item to pick up. Because the only other one that I think we've gotten so far was at the beginning of the game in Cardinal Tower. There is one more thing to do, I guess, in this area. And that would be to show you guys what I was talking about in the first episode with these trolls. It's going to take me just a few moments, I think. Let's kill you just in case so you don't F with me. And you as well. I don't trust you. Alright, so back up this ladder. We have 2 Cyclopses out here guarding what appears to be a coffin. So I'm going to go down and hopefully just get one at a time to come get me. 2 at a time can be a huge hassle. Oh, never mind. Well, what we can do... Oh, shit. Don't just sit around for this nonsense. There's 2 things we can do. We can bait him into attacking and hit with our sword. Get a couple hits on him. And this is probably the safest way to do it. You can also get them to fall off that bridge, that kind of tree bridge that we knocked down earlier. But again, this is probably the safest way to do any of this, especially when you have 2 of them at one time. Hey, get over here. Actually, it's probably even quicker just to go ahead and use some of my heavy bolts. It's chipping away at their HP. It's making a nice dent, actually. It's not just chipping away. One's dead. I did not plan on doing a little bit of side questing on this episode, and I apologize, but you know what? It's some interesting stuff. Also, when you beat these guys, you can go back to the Firekeepers, and Millibeth will pretty much deem you, or say that you have conquered the tutorial area. And she gives you a item. See you later, buddy. So, the main reason of doing this is to get to this coffin. I'm not going to go in. Because if you go in and you come out, whatever sex your character was is going to swap. So I'm male, I'd come out female. And you can do this an infinite amount of times. It's just a unique little thing that FromSoft decided to put in there, and that's totally fine. Whatever you want. If you just want to change it up, you know? But what we'll do is go ahead and venture back to the Firekeepers, because we're going to head back to the bonfire anyway. But let's talk to Millibeth, because I think since those were the last 2 enemies that I have never killed in this area, that should allow me to get the item she wants to give me.
You have proven yourself to the forest. We have little to offer, except perhaps these.
Handmaid's Ladle.
May they bring fortune to your journey in some small way.
Really? Are you going to hold out on me? So she gives you a handmaid's ladle. Honestly, a joke weapon. It's gotta be a joke weapon. An ordinary kitchen ladle. He who chooses this as a weapon either faces extenuating circumstances or has an odd sense of humor. If you care for your life, leave this one in the kitchen. It does 20 damage. That's terrible. Okay, well, we're gonna travel back to McDuff's one more time, because we got our Fire Drake Stone. We're going to imbue that Fire Drake Stone onto our, I believe it's the Royal Kite Shield.
I ought to flip.
Yes, I know. I just got you an Ember, though. You don't need another one. We could also reinforce our Claymore again. 2 plus 8. 3 chunks to get it to plus 9. I would like to infuse this shield, Royal Kite. I need 2,000 souls. Well, just gotta pop one of the souls that we have on our person. Let's use just one of these. Just one. Okay. Infuse. Head on down to the Royal Kite again. Fire Drake Stone again. It's gonna bring our 100% damage down to 97.9. So we're gonna take a little bit of damage every time, but not that much. But it's gonna bring the fire resistance up to 85.4. Use that. There we go.
Flame. Dear flame.
Weirdo. And now that I have all of the stuff that I can generally wear, let's go back to... I did repair my ring. We're going to go back to the Threshold Bridge at Iron Keep. And maybe we can end this episode with a boss battle, at least a boss attempt. So now we've got an upgraded Claymore. Do a bit more damage, which is nice. Do I have... Yes, I do. Small orange bursts. I did buy them from Rosabeth. Those will help as well. All of this prepping that I'm doing for the next boss fight is kind of big. You'll understand why. Hey! Knock it off. Shit. I'm kind of underestimating my, my range with this Claymore here. Hit you that time. Double stab. I'm just being careless now. Oh, well. And hopefully these guys are going to drop some items for me because I have all sorts of goodies on me. Okay. Still no drops, though. Have I gotten any Alone Knight set stuff yet? I don't think so. This is not good. Just let your stamina come back. There. Just gonna keep... That's why I get 99 life gems. Because I'm constantly popping them. Okay. Drop something. Anything. No. Well, we've got like another 10 of these guys to go through. Obviously a little bit of a different moveset because you have that thrust. Still works pretty well though. All you can do is just sit right here. And this guy's gonna come towards us. Get up these steps. Thank you. Now come over here. I don't feel like fighting two at a time again. Alright. And if we're quiet enough, we might be able to get a backstab on this guy. Man, one backstab knocks him out. Very cool. So, now that the bridge is like halfway down, we want to pull down the other side too. So let's do that. What are you doing? You dingus? Coming to me. Come to me. Oh shit, that didn't kill you. That did. And we're gonna rinse and repeat this first section again that we covered at the beginning of the video. Get this guy to come over and follow me. Don't get tagged by an arrow, please. That was actually kind of close this time. Yeah, you can do that all day, man. I'll absorb that shit. Got my Drang Lake on. Actually, I got more Twinkling Titanite. I might be able to upgrade that thing. Now, I could just head across the bridge, but again, I want to kill some of these guys just to see if there's a chance that I'll pick up some Alone Knight stuff. I probably can't wear any of it because I have not been leveling up as much as I should, so my endurance ain't that great, like my equipment load and all that. You're going to shoot me. And I'm just going to block it like that. Dead. Drop down here. This is also a really great place to farm souls. Like, that's why I have the Jester's Gloves on, but if you have, like, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1, plus the Jester Gloves, you know, you're going to get a lot of souls in here, so if you want to level up, you can do so in this area. Like, I'm already at 10,000 souls, and I've been in here for, what, 2 minutes? That's about right. Is there a guy coming up behind me? It certainly sounds like it. Did you just jump over there? You just jumped over there, and now you're gonna get your arrows out at me. That ain't cool. Oh shit. Hey. Are you going to drop an item? No, you're not. Oh well. Let's finish what we started back over here. And just in case I feel like dying again, I'll open this chest first, where we pick up the amazing Zweihinder. Now, I don't want you shooting at me all day, man. So I'm gonna go up and take care of you one more time and not fall off like a fool, even though I've got a fool's hat on. Walk it. See ya. Pharaoh's Lockstone. This is actually going to spit out a bunch of water, so it's like kind of a little mini healing fountain. Okay. Hold on, Lucatiel, I'm coming. I got some stuff to attend to first. Drop down here. We are going to hit the second lever. Drops the bridge completely. Head over here. Note, again, there is some rocks to a chest. Might be in your best interest not to do that right now. This room, of course, was filled with fire, but if we turn this handle, it's going to stop the flames. And we can now head in. To get to the next area, you want to go up this ladder. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Large Titanite shards and petrified dragon bone. If I haven't mentioned that, petrified dragon bone will give you, or that's your upgrade material for boss weapons, I believe. I think that's the case. Okay, so back up here. There's an item that you can get. Easiest way to probably get this guy is just line up and jump. The roll's going to keep you from going off. You're just going to keep going into the wall. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Red leech troches. There's that. Drop back down. And we're going to try our hand at the boss fight. Hopefully this will go well. And I'm surprised, even though I shouldn't be saying it because I'm going to jinx myself, I'm surprised we haven't been invaded yet. So, let's enlist some help here. I'm going to go ahead and put on... I don't need the serpent ring anymore. I'm going to put on the flame quartz ring. Increases fire defense. I'm going to take this off because I don't need it. I am going to put on... I kind of want the red eye ring on, but meh. Actually, you know what? I don't need the ring of light protection. F it. Red eye ring. Doesn't generally help in this boss fight, but I'll try it anyway. Now, what else can we put on? What has some decent fire defense? We don't have a Varangian helm, unfortunately. Penal mask. Raises equipment load. That wouldn't be too bad. And it's got 33 fire damage, or 33 fire defense. Let's try that. And any other stuff that's semi-light. I'm already going to be overburdened. Rogue armor brings up my fire defense. That's going to keep me at 53 too. Let's put that on. Just going with fire defense stuff, that's all. 16 fire defense for Royal Swordsman gloves. That puts me at 59. What do we got here? That shit ain't too bad. Penal handcuffs. I'll take it. We're going to look fucking ridiculous. What else has decent fire defense? Drang Lake leggings. That's going to put me at 60%. Leggings of Oris. That's not bad. 19 for the Elite Knight leggings. Yeah, Elite Knight. We're going with you. Raises our defense a bit too. Alright, 59.3 burden. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking the setup we got. Still got a fast roll. Gonna summon Lucatiel. I was gonna say, can we summon another person to help us? That may help a bit. No one wants to show up. Some of this, the summon signs disappeared. They're probably getting summoned to another fight for this. So it might be just you and me, Lucatiel. Let's give it the good old college try. What I'm going to be putting on beforehand is Small orange burr. Temporarily boosts fire defense. Let's gobble that up. And why not? Let's put on... I could do aromatic ooze or I could do lightning. Let's use pine resin. Gold pine resin. And away we go. Let's fight this optional boss. This is the Smelter Demon. He can give tons of people trouble, including myself. He can be a huge pain in the ass. He's got some nasty fire attacks, and he's already done a shitload of damage to me because I wasn't paying attention. Now, the Red Eye Ring in the past has helped quite a bit in regards to keeping the boss on me. It doesn't tend to work so much in this fight. Go ahead and dodge some of that, and I'm still taking damage. You want to avoid that downward thrust. Later on, that downward thrust is going to be followed up with a pulse. He's powering himself up a bit, and the closer you get to his core, you're slowly going to start to take fire damage. So you want to continually keep an eye on your health, keep popping life gems if you can. Hey, stay away from Lucatiel. Stay away from her. Shit. That's not good. Okay, focus on Lucatiel. Stay away from me. Let me heal up. And Lucatiel's going to take a bunch of damage. Leave her alone. And he's powering up his sword. Get a couple swipes in, but he does take reduced damage. He's going to start doing this jump attack again. You want to roll out of the way and stay far away from it because he's going to do this pulse. Right there. That's the sign of it. It has some serious range, a good deal of knockback. I just kind of want to not be in a corner with him because of this shit. Do not kill Lucatiel, god damn you. I was actually almost close enough to get hit by that attack as well. Okay, play into a bit more. Lucatiel's getting low on health. We need to finish this fight up quickly. Shit! Roll out of the way, stay out of the pulse. Lucatiel, get back, please. I should have probably equipped some homeward bones just in case. I'm dead. Doesn't matter. Okay, so Lucatiel didn't die. I did. Can be a pretty tricky fight. And I didn't wear my Ring of Life Protection. So we're obviously going to be going back in there next time. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and comment on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time.